Morning, everyone. We call our August 18th special session together for budget purposes. We'll turn things over to David.
For giving you guys a copy of the financial worksheet for the budget for 2026. If you guys have any questions or if you want to accept it. Pretty much
I'm
in line with everything.
I move we accept the budget, the 2026 budget.
Second. 20. Yeah, next year. Yeah. Mr. Young.
Yes.
Mr. Pettit.
Yes.
Mr. Moore.
Yes,
Said 2026.
Yeah.
That is next year, huh?
It is.
it is.
I'm on point.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that's all we have. I'll move to adjourn the special session.
Second.
8:38.
Mr. Young.
Yes.
Mr. Pettit.
Yes.
Yes. Welcome, everyone, to our August 18th regular meeting. Please join me to pledge the flag of the country. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For you, we have the minutes from the August 4th meeting.
I move we suspend the reading of the minutes and approve them as written.
Second.
Mr. Young. Yes. Mr. Pettit.
Yes.
Mr. Moore.
Yes. We'll move right into department reports. River Township Fire and EMS Chief John Hughes.
Morning.
Morning.
Total incidents up to this date, 1,337. We're up. Average per day to now 5.81. We were about 5.71 meeting before. Mutual aid received was 4. Mutual aid given was 9. Mutual aid's up into the district due to some bigger calls in the district. We had a couple fires that caused some mutual aid to come in. So we had 2 highway vehicle fires over the last week and a half. One was just a regular vehicle fire, and then a couple days ago we had a semi truck and trailer with some fruit that caught on fire. So Houston Fire and Bethel came out and assisted us on that fire. National Night Out was a success for us. Crews conducted bus training last week with the Green and Transportation Department in collaboration with Houston Fire, Clark County EMA, the Green and Clark County Green and SRO for Clark County, and Ada Police. And then obviously today, if you're not aware, school's in session today, first day back for students in our district. Please be aware of children going to and from school as well as buses on the roadway. Other than that, do you have any questions for me?
Anything for John?
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Road and cemetery, John and Tom.
Morning.
Morning.
We got the cross culvert done on New Horizon. It's all done. Catch basin put in, dirt work's done, and then on the north side of the road in Phyllis's yard, we put a 6-inch riser on to get rid of that real steep drop off. Looks real good. So that's done. We've got road mowing going on now. And it has been specifically instructed to raise that sidearm and trim some of that honeysuckle back if you can. So that's going. Nathan has provided the quotes from Boswell Asphalt Paving for we've got 6 driveway repairs and then the cross culvert, the cross cut on New Horizon. And it came out to like $11,000 to do them all, and that's them doing everything. Excuse me, completely tearing the approaches out, leveling, compacting, everything. The New Horizon patch on the street, on the cross cut, that's gonna be a 2-lift because that asphalt is probably, 8-10 inches thick.
Yeah,
It was real thick. So they're
Right,
gonna,
thickest part of the whole roof.
I was surprised.
so they're gonna do, yeah, we were too. So they're gonna do that in 2 lifts. So we'd like to get your consideration on that to get them done. We got all the motors repaired, everything's in operation, so we're good to go. On the cemetery, naturally mowing, we got possibly a couple funerals this week, a couple cremation funerals. And then the park, I don't know if you guys saw the picture Nathan had. I took three of our picnic tables and stacked them up. Those things are like 350, 400 pounds a piece.
Porter Park?
Yeah.
Wow,
So with your permission, we'd like to fashion some,
probably all the people from the old folks home down there.
I'm sure, come in here, hover around.
Yeah.
Took some kids, man.
Yeah, you got us straight there.
So we'd like to fashion up some anchors and anchor them to the concrete slab, because that's like 400 pounds a piece. So I'd like to see the kids that did it.
One of the legs is already broke also, so they keep getting moved around and will be destroyed completely, so.
Yeah, they're not made to be drugged.
Yeah.
And then being drug around, because that,
Fasten them down, absolutely.
yeah, I would agree.
Is it in gravel or is it in concrete?
Concrete,
Concrete.
concrete slab under that,
Gazebo,
that gazebo.
showing her house.
And then we got the new swings are installed and active. If we can just keep the 13, 14-year-old girls that think they fit in those bucket swings out of them, we'll do. And that's really about it.
Is West End completely done now?
No, we've still got some ditching to do, but
Okay, I mean, all the crossings are done. So this will take care of all the blacktop.
hopefully, yes.
And this is
That's-
portion,
That is including
Park Ridge.
Park Ridge,
Yeah.
that's,
3 driveways up there, something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
New Horizon ended up being 3, basically full aprons, because the one in the middle one had like an 18-inch space between the road and what we cut. And I just told him the price is to take it all the way out, because an 18-inch sliver along the road wouldn't look right with a patch in the middle.
Is there a crossing at Park Ridge to fix it?
Right.
There's no crossings.
Just
that we
one,
did.
there's basically 6 acres
6,
across.
yeah, correct. And like Don said, that is complete, start to finish, they're doing everything.
Yeah. And I make a motion, we pay Boswell asphalt paving $11,850 to repair aprons in Park Ridge and West Enum.
Second.
Mr. Young?
Yes.
Mr. Bennett?
Yes.
Mr. McCoy?
Yes. Anything else for Dawn? Thank you.
Not really.
Brandon Baldwin is not present. Anything from Houston? Nope. Nothing from Houston. Fiscal Officer Dave Rudy.
Just have a bunch of checks for you guys to sign off on. Don did give me a couple of emails, I think.
Yes.
Sign off on. Then I did bring the contract and notice of award, which is the Holiday Valley project.
Do we have a start date on that?
We're gonna have a meeting on site Thursday morning. You'll have time Thursday morning, it's like 8:30.
We're at.
Somewhere there.
West
probably
out somewhere.
Somewhere.
Okay.
And then we'll get him, we'll sign the contracts and then we'll get their guy to sign contracts and sign like they haven't given me any kind of date yet, but they've got all that curb work. They might need some help marking some curb too for tear out. Remember you guys kind of looked at that?
Mhm.
Because we have a decent bit of like drives and different things or something. And then I think there was a couple curb inlets that maybe we missed with the, seemed like there was 1 or 2 that we missed when they were going around getting all those others that,
Do we need to go through it?
Talking like catch basins?
in the curb line.
I one by Dave's sister's house.
Is that on our,
But
this project?
That's on Philadelphia, that's not on this project.
Didn't you get that with all them others?
It was okay then.
Okay.
I think it's where they put in a new driveway and approach messed it up.
Okay. Well, anyway, we'll get that signed. I'll get with you and confirm that time for Thursday morning, where, stuff like that. So we'll kind of get rolling on there. They seem to act like they've got time to get it in. I really don't want to shove that project into cold weather, but I guess it just depends. They could get started, get the curb done, get some of that type stuff
Do we need to
done.
do like paint curve with each place, like exit or?
Yeah, we'll meet down there and we'll kind of go over like a little plan. Because what you have to watch is people will paint light markings to add curb. So we'll come up with a little game plan.
Great idea.
Yeah.
I had to remember that.
Yeah.
I don't have a curb in my driveway.
Get my driveway, I'm gonna go.
Like, this whole, approach needs taken out.
Exactly. So,
Nathan, before you leave, kind of unrelated, I got an email the other day. There's an individual buried in the Union Cemetery up here that they didn't get the veteran recognition on the website. Can you do that?
Yes,
I'll show you, I'll give you the
just
name.
you give us the name and we can go back in and. edit
Go back and see
on
what you
our
can
side.
do. If you can't, you got resources to
Mhm.
contact, so,
Yeah.
okay. I just want to say it before I forgot it.
good people are checking it too. I mean, that's-
Yeah, people are definitely looking
And
at
there's a
it.
lot of stuff like that is not known on our side, where
Sure.
she was entering stuff.
And that's what I said, because the woman said, well, it's on his headstone. I said, well, we look online, we haven't walked around every
Looking
one.
at books and.
It was funny, because you sent that email, I was actually about ready to text you, I just gotten back in town.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that email when you sent, when your other email came through. I'm like, oh, good.
Moving on, old business, we talked a little bit about the Holiday Valley PWC. We'll be signing contracts this week and have a better idea schedule on that. We can also, just a reminder, anybody watching, September 3rd, 6 p.m. There's a meeting at the Arts and Crafts Building, Clark County Fairgrounds, about the large-scale solar and wind farms. Urge township residents to attend and become informed. Anything else in old business? Any aggregation update or nothing on that?
any update on the lighting, you guys?
Nothing on that. They're struggling on schedule. I just, I don't know, just the storms earlier this year. And, they're pulling poles for me this week on a project we did a year ago. I mean, just, and I gave them that. You're right, that storm probably that rolled through Fair Week or something, the pole on Old Mill.
Yeah.
Like, looked like it was being held by the pole on the other side.
Yeah,
like
that
the
was the anchor
wires.
pole, yeah.
So they've got that in their system. There's been some reorganization at Ohio Edison or something. It just seems like maybe there's a little bit of, maybe some manpower issues or something.
Well,
I
you
see
know-
some subcontractors up here, a lot
Well,
of.
they went to, Public Utility Commission and asked for an increase, and were denied.
Mm,
So somebody may be playing some games too, going, we gotta prove that we need more people, we need more staffing.
Sure.
So the slower we get stuff done,
Who knows?
then and maybe they are short-handed.
They've had some pretty good accidents that tore some poles out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like last week, they had the north side heating without power.
I know about 5 guys that retired from there in the last 6 months.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it
They got
sounds like, some of
a lot.
that going on.
With all the heat, there's probably some,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
issues they're trying to keep things going.
Everybody's using more than ever. It's been hot. So,
Yeah. So,
old business still. We had some discussion last week about the planned housing plat in front of the Bluffs, and that meeting, the county commission meeting is September 3rd also, where they'll decide on that. There were several concerns voiced at the last meeting, and we passed those along to county officials. I feel that Clark County Utilities has done a pretty good job of exploring that water pressure issue, and I've got a house that still has a 15 PSI drop in their house, even after they turn the pressure up. I was gonna actually request that they go out to that specific residence and do the same thing that they did with the gentleman in the back cul-de-sac, and because Clark County's people have their speculation on what's causing the pressure loss, but, I mean, they feel very confident that on the county side, that we're in good shape, that the whole system was sized for double the bluff's size, so.
They asked us not to do fire pump testing due to the fact the pressure's up. They don't want us to have a water hammer issue and pull the valve out, so.
And we could still.
But it sounds like the pressure's up. I don't, it should be fine. I mean, it makes, I don't think that's an
You should be
issue.
able to doctor read the gauges at the pump and
Yeah,
I don't know.
it should show a flow, I believe it should.
He turned it up to 60, it was running at 55, so they had turned it up before, because it was at 50, and then moved it up to,
the
now it's
valve,
at
it's
60.
hard on the valves when you don't, you shut it too, a little too fast, it can blow out those curve valves.
Sure.
It's not good.
You know, you need to, when you're training, always tell your guys, I don't care where you're at, when they turn a fire hydrant off or on. I know on is hard because you're trying to get things going, but just try to, be, aware of how fast you're turning it on and off.
Yeah, on's not as big a deal.
No,
It's
off.
It's all were hammers.
Right.
Well, and that's what, if you have a pump system that was sized for 300 homes, and we have 25 using it,
Yeah, I don't
that's what
think
he
it's
said,
large.
it's like a major dead end, just not a lot of use. And, but I still would like to, I mean, I feel for these people. I mean, you think about wells, we go 40 to 60 and, we're usually somewhere in the middle. And if you're running 45 PSI to bring it home, that'd be pretty discouraging to have that water pressure issue. But continue to get some more information on it. I thought about, like I said, getting Clark County Utilities to go up, and maybe that's that one home that yesterday actually sent me a picture of their gauge. I'll share the email with you guys. I don't know. And then the county's looking into the stormwater stuff. There was some conversation about the stormwater and the runoff and the outlet of the pond and some different things. And I feel pretty confident that the county.
Do you know what size line they used in those houses to come in off the meter? Because volume is, it's volume pressure, it's all different, but if you're on volume.
Well, then they run into a manifold with.
What's a friction loss issue?
And those
Yeah.
knock the day off.
Chuck's just, I don't know if he's actually, we could have a conversation with Plummer or something. His assumption was the friction loss of the, like the shark bite and different connectors that go inside
Right.
the packs.
Because they all, versus the old school copper, the fitting was the same size as the pipe.
Exactly.
With PEX, the fitting is about half the size
Right.
of the pipe,
So,
or
if that's
60%.
a county standard though, that's what they allow.
Right.
So, that'd be frustrating, if you have a new home and water pressure is like a 200-year-old farmhouse. It's.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but we'll get some more information on that. Any new business?
I don't know.
Yeah. We need to make a motion, resolution to, keep our lighting, special assessment for our street lighting, at the same prices that we had in 2024, for 2025. Or 2025 for 2026, yeah. I'm sorry,
Second,
I read it the opposite of both.
I didn't change it, sorry. Mr. Young?
Yes.
Mr. Bennett?
yes.
Mr. Reynolds?
Yes.
And that, for people's information, that's in Green Meadows 1, Green Meadows 2, Enum Hills, Emerald, Partridge Acres, Hunter Glen Subdivision.
Any other new business?
Only other one I was gonna bring up was new old. Dave decided to be the guinea pig for us on the
That company
that
out.
company out of Florida that supplies power. And doesn't sound like it's as good as they told me on the phone, but we're gonna let
Starts
them.
out okay, but.
Yeah, we're gonna go take the.
And I think they were,
They go like this and they jack you.
by the 10th month, it was saying that they were gonna have like 9 cents to it. And then 10th through the 24th month was 9 cents.
The deal was cold now.
I was like,
That's it right there.
I was gonna bring a copy of the paperwork in, but I
maintenance. And
Man, that's a lot of those problems. Even on the phone, when I talk to people, and I told them, you can search for your own electric. When I did that, man, the terms of each company were so different.
Yes.
There's no standard.
You couldn't,
Doesn't seem
you
like
can't, like with ours, you can switch back and forth and price changes.
No, you're locked.
There's no fee or anything.
Right.
But some of those, if you went into a contract by yourself,
You're locked.
like the one we have at our business, it's a $300 fee if you change. For us, we spend $100,000 a year on electric, $300 is not a big deal. We'll pay that to change to a better price. But for a homeowner, that's not a good deal, you know? And so you gotta really be careful down there in that fine print, you know?
Some of the terms are real short and real long too.
Yeah.
The crazy part was I could never get them to say, you know, do you have a trend of what your variable rates are? Because it was variable rate, I knew that, I understood that. But it's like, how much is it varied in the last 12 months? And they really couldn't send me anything. And I was like, nah, I'll still go ahead and try it just to see. Yeah, when they sent the paperwork, I was like, well, they get you.
We appreciate you taking over the team, man.
Yeah,
I'll switch back in a couple months.
yeah.
Because
Yeah, once it starts.
there's no fees.
Yeah.
So, to switch back. That was the only reason I did it.
This has nothing to do with our meeting. Do you have contacts from Mad River Township in Champaign County? Do you know who any of the trustees are?
Not anymore. But I mean, they have a website, we can, because you still get, you get
Oh,
some.
I get emails and calls. I just got 2 here in the last month. I'm like, you're in the wrong county, you know?
It happens.
You know.
I don't know if you noticed, like, I'd noticed, you know, my dad never checked his email, so I went back in, and he was getting like all these, EPA permits for spreading the dry sludge or whatever from out on farm fields and stuff up there.
Yeah.
And it was,
Yeah.
because I was like saying, I was like, where are they doing it at our township? I mean, I guess Snyder Road, but it's, not a lot of that, but
That's crazy.
no, that's it.
I'll make a motion with John.
Second,
Mr. Young.
Yes.
Mr. Pettit.
yes.
Mr. Clerk.
Yes. We adjourn at 59. Thank you.
Yeah, I just had one the other day. Some guy wanted a street light. I'm like,